So it's kind of funny, actually. So you know the career fairs that we have?
Yeah.
I walked in there. I was a senior. I wasn't the best student. I wasn't a terrible student, but I just wasn't the best student. Didn't have a lot of scholarship offers. Didn't really think about college too much. And the guy was like, "Hey, you want some free money for college?" I said, "Yeah, I mean, sure." He was like, "You can shoot cannons and shoot guns and make some money." I said, "All right, here's my information. Give me a call." And he gave me a call. We started talking, and then, there was a lot of great benefits. My brother's in the Navy, actually, so I joined that. I did that. I did it for 6 years. I actually got out about a year ago. I was actually away for basic training in my job training. So I was actually at my job training in Oklahoma, and I started watching wrestling. And I remember I had a bunch of guys I was super friends with on the team: Robbie Oswald, Andrew Taylor, Jake Meredith, all those guys. I wrestled with them. And I was like, "Oh, I'll see how my buddies are doing." So I started following. I started watching videos. I started reading the rankings, and I was like, "Dang, I really miss wrestling. I miss this." I knew that the Mount. I grew up in Taylor Park, which is 5 minutes down the road from the Mount. And I was like, "Well, there's a wrestling team right there. I'll email the coach." Emailed the coach. Didn't get anything back from him. It's kind of funny. Didn't get emailed back, but it was also mid-season too. It was probably pretty busy through his emails. So I started going to open mats when I got back. I was like, "You know what, I'm going to do this." And I told myself, "Hey, if you do this, like, you're doing 100%. In high school, I didn't really take it serious. I was, too busy going to all the football games and doing this, and that. I wasn't wrestling in the off season. I would show up, I'd wrestle, at practice, and then I'd go to tournaments and I'd have fun with my buddies, and that's all I did. I didn't commit myself to it. So I was like, if I do that, I want to be great. I want to be great at what I do. That was my mentality. And I'm never going to give up. That was a big thing. Through everything, I was like, it was that promise I made to myself, like, hey, you're doing this 100%. And I think that's really what started everything. Last year was tough from a perspective of a team leader. So you see the two guys that we qualified, Antonio, who went here, Cornell Beecham, who would have placed very high, both of them. Had an amazing chance to win it, and that was tough from a leader perspective. Now, I didn't qualify. I took 6 at the region, top 3 go. So, just missed out. That was tough to see guys that I work with every single day. We push each other. That hurt a lot because I wanted it for them. This year was different. So obviously going into it, I knew it'd be an abbreviated season. The way that there's a 10 semester rule in college, and the way that the 10 semester rule worked out, I actually couldn't go to school the first half of the year. I had to sit out a semester to come in January so that I had eligibility left. And I knew there still wasn't a chance, but it was one of those things. Like, it goes back to what I told myself when I decided to wrestle in college. I was like, I'm doing this 100%. This is it. Actually, at one point, my coach and I were talking about maybe sitting out this year and coming back next year, but I made the decision in my head, like, hey man, you're 25 years old, you got a full-time job, you've been doing this for years, it's time, this is it, this is your opportunity. So we went back and forth. There's obviously things with COVID that we couldn't compete, get some matches. We didn't get a match all year. I've went to practice every single day. I was working out every single day, grinding, and then I was actually, got done with the workout, came home, hopped in the shower, got out of the shower, looked at my phone, and then I had a bunch of messages from all my buddies saying how sorry they were. My teammates saying, hey, we'll come back next year and get it strong. I was like, oh, this is crazy. I didn't really know what was going on. And I went out to dinner with my girlfriend right after that because I told her I'd go out to dinner with her, and I just sat there, and it was kind of like a blur. It was just like, it's hard to explain. It was just a punch in the gut, really. Like, all that hard work, everything, this is it. And like, I felt like I had a really good chance. So Orlando Scales called me in August. He calls me and I'm at work, and he said, man, I need you to answer the phone. So I answered the phone, I said, what's up? He says, I want you to cut down to 133 pounds, and you're gonna win a national championship 133 pounds. It's open, I believe you can do it. This is a national champ calling you and telling you that, so like, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. So I cut down to 133, and I put all that work in, and just to hear that, man, like, it was tough. So a few days I kind of was had a little bit of a funk. I didn't really want to talk to many people. It was just kind of like, man, is this it? What's going on? And then you got a lot of support on Twitter, and a lot of people calling me, and I really appreciate that. But then the NWCA put that tournament together, and the rest is history. To compete this weekend ended the right way. So. It's an open book, man. Like, I've made all my decisions based on impulse. When I joined the Army, I was like, joining the Army. When I decided to wrestle, I'm like, I'm wrestling. And it's worked out for me. So I can't say for sure. Like, right now I work for Target. I'm a team leader at Target store. Doing a lot of good things there. Looking to move up there. Really great company to work for. But I've actually had a lot of people reach out in the wrestling community about being a coach. I'm looking to coach at the Mount next year, hopefully. You know, I want to figure that out when I'm done after next week. I don't really want to focus too much on that right now. And just really just enjoy my life. I mean, I'm thinking about getting into fighting a little bit, see if I'm any good at that. I don't know. It's tough, man. Tough decision, just taking it day by day right now. So.